Greetings, everyone. This is Major. Today is July 11th, and it goes without saying that we have had a pretty interesting last couple of days. Over the last 3 to 4 days, we've seen a tremendous move to the downside in regards to pricing of most, if not all, major cryptocurrencies. And the question is why? The question is what has really changed? Why did you see such a, as some are saying, bloodbath in the cryptocurrency market? And for the most part, there is no real specific thing that I have seen. Now, if someone else has a theory or um, knowledge that I haven't seen, I have looked at a lot of resources and I haven't seen anything but to just move to. We have seen selling on the weekends very significantly. There that could be a reason that you've just seen every weekend for the last couple of weekends, going into Friday, and then by Monday, and then as you see today, Tuesday, you start seeing a recovery. Now, why does that happen, and why is the frequency and velocity of that movement seeming to increase is something I'll leave to much smarter people than myself. Now, with that being said, it's to then say the other, theory or possibility could be that you have a lot more, as I've talked about before, I'm trying to find more data. If someone out there really knows I could find more data on ICO selling, I really appreciate that, because I think that too can be a big catalyst, like I said, across the board. A lot of these ICOs are holding on to a lot of Ether and Bitcoin. I mean, a lot. So if you were, one of these earlier ICOs that, if you were the basic attention token and people gave you Ethereum back when it was, 300 or 300 plus, you have some people that ICOs that got Ethereum in the high 300s. Are you still going to, as you watch this Ethereum price decline, are you going to dump that Ethereum? Because think about it, from ICOs and businesses are holding, and this is not a Ethereum slam comment, so relax, Ethereum people. This is just about business and trying to figure out what's happening with these businesses. So if I was a business and this is how I'm funding my project, and I have this asset, and this asset is, let's say, $350, at what point do I sell this asset? Because $350, if I've got, 100,000 of these, I don't want that to drop, because that impacts the amount of funding that I really have. So when, these things are being thrown around about how much money or fiat currency, or the fiat currency value that, let's say, EOS has raised or Bancor has raised, that's all based on market price. So when the market price is, 350 or 400, yeah, okay, if they raised a million at 400, they raised 400 million. If they now, or $350, that's 350 million. But if that now drops down to $200, then you only have 200 million. That's means that you have just lost $150 million that you could have put into your business. And that's what you gave them. Anyone who invested in an ICO gave these people this Ether or Bitcoin to invest so that the ICO management team can, put that money into their business. So I really feel that there's been heavy ICO selling. I don't have the data. I'll tell you what I know and I tell you what I think. I think there's been heavy, because it only makes sense to me, because Ethereum dropped down to, like, the lowest I saw was like 198. So if I had Ethereum at no way I would have held to that low. From a business standpoint, not a personal, hey, I believe in Ethereum, but just, a business person, and that's how I'm funding my business. So we need to really look into how much ICO selling has really impacted the price of Ethereum. And in essence, impacted because Ethereum is the number 2 coin. So whatever happens there, because even though Bitcoin has, taken a hit, it hasn't taken the hit that Ethereum has taken. So what's happening? That's what, I look at. I try to figure out what's happening, and I think and like I said, I think I'm going to do more research to figure out if I'm correct or incorrect. But the other thing is just the speculative nature of the market today. As I say, I believe in market fundamentals. Most people are really technical, or technical is a fancy way of saying it. They're just pure speculators. Now, whenever we speak, we should clarify our terms. Speculation to me means that you're making a decision or an investment based on purely non-fundamental reasons. You've got some algorithm, or you look at some chart. You don't really care about management team. You don't care about what the product does or doesn't do. That's not. And I saw a individual, I won't say any names, but they are promoting a trading course. And now, I'm not being negative towards this. It is just to highlight the difference. They said they're, great traders, and I'm sure they're making a lot of money with their trading course. And in the process of talking about the cryptocurrencies, he was talking, and he was like, I know nothing about these coins, what they do, because their process or program, you don't have to. All you have to do is look at the patterns. You look at how their algorithm is set up, how many time, these bots or whatever. I'm not that smart to understand all of that kind of stuff. All I could do is read a white paper or read, what's on their website and read the news about. Yeah, I understand. All I could do is read. I'm a caveman. So, you know, that's why I stick to fundamentals. That's why I say right now, that kind of speculation based on price is what has everybody, going a little bit, crazy right now, because of the fact that that's what they're looking at, price. To me, if you are a value investor and nothing has fundamentally changed in what you perceived as the value, if you thought Ethereum it was valuable at $400, then it is a great deal at $200, because that value, nothing about the fundamentals of Ethereum has changed. If that's what you believe, so if you believe that that the fundamentals of any asset has remained the same, and the only thing that has changed is the price, then that's a great buy, because that means it's now tremendously undervalued. And that's when you should buy. You remember, it's very simple: buy low, sell high. And when you see value that's underappreciated, that's when you should really move in. So with all of that said, I think that there's just a little bit far too much speculation, where people are just looking at price and making decisions based on price, and not really, I would say in my opinion, this market is about maybe 60% of people involved in cryptocurrencies are just, looking at it from, hey, a greater fool's model, to say somebody else is going to buy it at a higher price, and that's it. They could care less about what the actual business case is for that asset. I don't care. They just say, hey, I'm going to buy it because when it goes up, I'm going to sell it. Sometimes that works, So with all that said, I think today is a great buying day. I'm buying. It's a sale. And, I'm not pumping any particular coin. I think it's a great, for my Ethereum people, I think Ethereum is a great deal today. So there you go. I'm not an Ethereum hater. I'm not buying any, but it's a great deal nonetheless. You all have a great day, and let me know what your thoughts are. Thank you.